I'm not convinced I know how to read. I've just memorized a lot of words.
The first rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club.
True. All life ends in death, which we, as a species, are cursed with knowing, resulting in something. Again, this is really not my field.
It's the Al Travis Show. We've got him in here, Jack Zimmerman. Jack, how are you doing, my friend?
Good, Al. How you doing? You know, I was always a little tired after the Super Bowl, you know.
What's interesting about the Super Bowl is wasn't all that interesting. I'm a big defensive guy, so I rather enjoyed where the pressure was coming from and how often they got to the quarterbacks. I enjoyed that quite a little bit. Before we get to Super Bowl, though, I know you're not a big Olympics guy.
No.
But let me ask you this, because I'm upset with my Olympic team, the United States, after this weekend. We're in 6th place. We're in 6th place, Jack. Now, here's what I dislike about the way we do things in America. We have 2 golds, nothing else, right? Because we want to win the gold. That's what we're here for. We're not here to muck around. Italy's in 1st place, 9 total medals. 6 of them are bronze. They're like the greatest 3rd place team ever. How does that count and put them at the top of the poll?
You know, what happened, I don't know, Al. I just don't watch the Olympics because they made it political. You know what I mean? That's what I hate about it. Go show up. You've been training for this moment for the last 4 years. Yep. You know, it's like you've got this moment and you're gonna make it political. You're gonna look back in time and regret that. Make it about what you're actually doing and be proud of that.
You completely agree. And if you're gonna go over there with the United States flag on your lapel, just sit there and do your sport. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. But you're not gonna work with me on this. Why is it? You know what the Olympics should be? If we're gonna go the best of the best, that's what we're doing here, right? Win or go home. Win or go home. The only medals that count are the gold. We don't need to know how many silvers your country got or how many bronzes. Am I wrong here?
No,
great for Italy.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You know, I mean, 2nd place is just the first loser. You know, I think that's they say. You know, but
now we can switch it to the. Go ahead.
Why would you want to carry around a medal the rest of your life that says 2nd place on it, anyways?
This is okay. You're with me 100%.
I mean, you're proud of that. You're proud of the, almost winning.
See, this is the Super Bowl thing. We don't celebrate the team that lost, right? They lost. The Pats lost. They didn't get a 2nd place ribbon that they can then say, oh, we came in 2nd place. Minnesota's got 4 2nd place ribbons. Isn't that wonderful? Doesn't make us a good team. We never won the big dog. I don't like that we keep track of the other guys. Not at all.
No. I mean,
good.
Yeah, I mean, whenever they don't talk about Super Bowl appearances, really. I mean, they do, but they don't. Nobody cares. It's how many Super Bowls that guy win.
Yeah. Did you watch Super Bowl yesterday?
Oh, yeah. Who doesn't watch the Super Bowl? It's like a national event.
It is. I'm a defensive guy, so I enjoyed it, right? I mean, I enjoy a good defensive battle. I don't think most people thought this was an entertaining Super Bowl.
You know, it's kind of sad because, I was expecting, every Patriots Super Bowl, they go down and then Brady has the miraculous comeback in the end, and it's magical and amazing, and that's what made him so great. And I was like, oh, here we go. Here comes the Patriots magic when they scored that touchdown in the 2nd half there. And I thought, all right, here we go. They're rolling. They made some changes at halftime. They figured out how to move the ball a little bit here, and it just didn't happen. Threw a pick right away, and they got a little momentum going, and it was over.
Well, let's talk the quarterbacks. Because now Sam Darnold has that monkey off his back, right? He wasn't the guy who could do. Well, you have to. I was so happy for him. Now, it wasn't a stunning game. I think he had a quarterback rating of 74, right? Okay, it wasn't great, but he had no interceptions and 1 touchdown. He did everything it took to win 14 games, 2 back-to-back seasons, and go through this and win the Super Bowl. He's now worth his $100 million, right?
100%. He's worth every penny of it. I mean, that's the whole point, is to win the Super Bowl, but for me, it's more or less like we kind of almost had to assume that he was going to win the Super Bowl whenever we didn't sign him again. And I agree, we shouldn't have signed him at the time. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't make sense. I didn't think he could do this. But it's just the soul Minnesota, right? Like, all of our superstars, as soon as we get rid of them, they go win the Super Bowl, And it's like with Randy Moss and everybody else, Brad Johnson back in the day, and with the, it's just like crazy.
Yeah. What your thoughts on the other guy though, like Drake May? Second year in, he's been to the Super Bowl. He actually, I find this hard to believe, he had a higher rating as 79. He had 295 yards, but he had 2 DTs, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. The touchdowns were in garbage time. Is he now marked goods? He can't win the big game. We're going to give him some slack, aren't we?
Yeah, I mean, as crazy as it sounds, right now, Drake May looks like he's more provable than Josh Allen, even. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, in the sense of it, I mean, he took his team deeper than Josh Allen ever has. You know, it's like I think that one of two things is going to happen to the kid. Either it's going to give him confidence and he's going to go back and work that much harder because he loved that moment and wants to succeed in it, or it's going to be crushing that he felt like he was at the Super Bowl and lost it, and it's just going to haunt him forever. You know, it's going to be one or the other. I think that either the kid's going to go off or it's going to ruin him.
I think when he looks back, I mean, he was sacked 6 times, right? I mean, the guy was beat up. They had tackles for loss, 8 of those. 14 plays did not go forward. I mean, I'm trying to cut him some slack, but here's what I want to ask you. The running back for the Seahawks, and again, with Darnold's numbers, you don't win the MVP, right? He had 1 touchdown. So I got it. The Kenneth Walker Jr. guy, good game, 135 yards rushing, 27 carries. You know, I think he had 160 total yards. I get it was a good day. He didn't have a touchdown. In my opinion, you tell me if I'm wrong, the defense should have got it. The defense of Seattle was off the charts, unbelievably good. They scored 7 points. They had another turnover that caused the other 7. How does the defense not get the MVP?
No, I mean, you couldn't be more right. I mean, there was nothing more there was nothing more dominating in that game than Seattle's defense. I mean, nothing dominated more than that.
Yeah, and I don't know how you.
They really made the game boring.
Yes. And again, back to the Chicago, back when they had their big times, that was fun and people liked defense. That was a long time ago. I enjoyed this defensive team. The scheme they drew up was fantastic. I am now really worried about Seattle in the long haul. This team is built. They'll get better on offense, and watch out for Seattle in the long
I think the one thing that New England should have done that they didn't do last night is throw deeper more often, and whether it was successful or try to pick up a flag even, just to get moving down the field a little bit. They could never get in any field position at all. And I think teams need to do that. If you look at any team that's ever won big, if you look at like the Eagles over the last few years, this and that, you got to have that deep threat. In New England, I mean, they just got eaten up because they had no time to go deep even.
Yeah, I agree. Your thoughts on the commercial? As much as the Super Bowl is about football for football guys, my wife will watch for the commercials. That's what she's there for.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be honest, we were a little less than happy with the quality of the commercials in the commercial world. Your thoughts on the commercials?
Are they running out of things to do, Al? That's my question. Are they running out of things to make commercials about? And all I figured out is that the food world is the most competitive market in the world. No, I mean, there are more commercials for food and things.
Yeah.
One of my favorite ones was the Grubhub commercial of who's eating the fees. That was I thought that was pretty good. It made me feel like a really Midwestern dinner. You know?
All right, I can live with that.
Dinner, you know. But no, there were some good ones, like the Pringles one. I thought that was kind of funny, and the Skittles one got a pretty good chuckle out of me when he blows the horn and the guy shows up. I thought it was pretty good.
All right, I felt there was a real missing for the AI kind of folks. You know, the folks in the computer industry back when they were putting their money on stuff and they were going to all put millions of dollars into an ad. I just think overall they weren't as good as I thought. Now, the controversial part, Jack. Did you watch which halftime show did you watch?
I watched the standard halftime show that was on the Super Bowl. Yeah.
And your thoughts? Do you speak Spanish, by the way? Does that go past you 100%?
Man, I felt kind of left out of the halftime show. I really wasn't sure what was going on. One other thing I didn't like was I feel like the Super Bowl is a family event. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I didn't like how much shaking was going on screen, honestly, considering it was a family event. I mean, there's other places to see stuff like that if you want to do stuff like that. But I just feel like it could have been better.
I find it hard. You're a country music guy.
Yeah, big time.
I find it hard to believe you did not go to the other one. I watched first couple minutes of the regular one to see what it was all about. I'm not a rap guy, so it doesn't, I don't know if he's good at it or not. Rap's not my thing, and it was in a whole nother language. So I was like, it's just going to be a half minute of video. I mean, I could turn the volume off and just watch, I suppose, but I want to see what the other one was like. So I went to TPUSA.
Yeah.
Country music, I don't mind it. Didn't know these people. I mean, except for Kid Rock, didn't know them, but you understood what they're singing about, and it was God Bless America, and I enjoyed it. I think Chris Rock should not be allowed to wear shorts. I'm going to throw that out there. I thought that was a little off-putting. You get to an age, shorts is not, well, you're younger than me, and you don't wear them.
That's all I wear is shorts.
And they all look like long pants. I don't get it. But there's just an age when a guy gets that you look like a Q-tip when you've got, anyway. I didn't think his shorts he needed, but I watched that one because I got it. That has nothing to do with the music other than I guess I like country more than rap, and at least I understood what he's singing about. I don't know. Is there that controversy?
I always kind of thought I could go back and watch the Turning Point one at any time on YouTube or something like that, and I just kind of want to take the whole Super Bowl experience in for what it was, even if it was awful,
Fair enough. We've got to go to break. We'll come back. We'll find out what Jack's up to this week. We'll do that right after this.
You need a friend at the Capitol who knows how to get things done.
And you're in luck because that's exactly who we are, your friends at the Capitol, and we deliver results.
At Momentum Advocacy, we bring decades of experience in lobbying, public affairs, and crisis communications.
From local nonprofits to national corporations, we help you move policy, manage your media, and make your voice heard.
We're not just seasoned pros, we're essential partners.
Momentum Advocacy, your friends at the Capitol. Learn more at momentum-advocacy.com.
There's never a good time for car trouble, especially when you've got places to be. Whether it's a mysterious rattle under the hood or just time for that routine oil change, you need a mechanic you can trust. That's where Jay's Auto in Blue Earth comes in. From strange noises to engine diagnostics, Jay and his team provide honest service at a fair price. They're proud to keep their neighbors on the road safely season after season. Don't wait for a breakdown. Stop at Jay's Auto today or call 525-1052.
It's nice to know a guy that knows a guy. Al Travis.
We've got him, Jack Zimmerman, great friend of the program. What are you doing this week? You're talking to the turkey guys? What are you doing?
Oh, yeah, Al. This weekend I'll be speaking at the National Wild Turkey Federation convention this week in Nashville. It starts on Wednesday night, kind of an opening ceremony. It's not really a show. And then Thursday, the show
Is this sort of like a League of Nations? Everybody comes in like the Olympics? That would be good. Like you'd be representing Minnesota. Is it? Oh, I like that.
Well, I mean, there's competition going on down here. You got turkey calling competitions going on and all kinds of different, there's different categories of turkey calling, and guys make their own calls, and there's a lot of calls being sold here. A lot of new camo patterns, new apparel.
Who decides who does it best? Is there like
judges?
Oh, really? Okay. All right.
Oh yeah. I mean, they don't pen up a bunch of turkeys and see who actually most excited or nothing. Now I know where your mind was going there.
That's what I'm saying. What, you got a group of turkeys there and a couple? Oh, I like that one. Who's that? Then you would know.
That sounds real.
Fair enough. All right, I just didn't know. All right, so you're going to go do a speech down there?
Yeah, so they have event going on, and I'll be down here sharing my story about getting wounded in Afghanistan and how the outdoors has really been my thing after getting wounded, and tell my story of my book pretty much beyond 5 minutes of how the outdoors has changed my life and it gave me a place to heal and how special it can really be, and go share that story with them down there.
I love that. Do you give any tips? I mean, you're quite the hunter. Are you there to get tips?
No, definitely no tips coming from me. I'm the guy taking tips.
All right, fair enough. All right. And you're doing that for the turkey guys. If someone wanted you to come do that speaking for their organization, how do they go about doing that?
Yeah, the best way is to go to my website, jackzimmermanmn.com or jackzimmermanusa.com, and you can go book now there and or request more information, and we can figure out a date, and I can show up to your event, share my story of whatever you guys got going on, and I can relate to pretty much anything.
All right. I've got your 2 books back here. People should pick them up. You get them off the website as well? I mean, you're still selling
absolutely.
them?
Yeah. Grab the books off the website. My first book was 5 minutes, and that's my story about getting wounded in Afghanistan and pretty much my time in the hospital and everything I learned about that. And then beyond 5 minutes, my story of kind of getting out of the hospital and getting back to normal life and getting in the outdoors and finding your thing,
JackZimmermanMN.com. Go there. So you do speaking engagements, you write the books, you're out there doing your hunting, all that, and that sort of thing. Your podcast, you're still doing that, and how's that going?
Oh, we're rolling right along, Al. Every Monday we drop another episode. This week is Jeremy Munson. He's a former state representative running for Senate now. And
that's right.
And Jeremy's got a really cool story. It's not really all politics by any means, but he grew up. He was a foreign exchange student from America to another country.
I did not know that.
And sailed all over the Atlantic Ocean, and got shipwrecked. And he shares a story about that. And
I've never heard that.
Some cool stories that you're never going to hear from a politician while he's out there, talking about on the campaign trail.
That's cool. And when you say strength of service, it's all kinds of service. I mean, obviously, you do a lot of people in the services, right? But you do other services as well.
Yeah, really, we talk to anybody serving anybody else. We always say iron sharpens iron, and it takes a lot to get up every day and as a paramedic and go take care of people on their worst day of their lives every day, and that wears on people. And we share how they get through that, or like a brain surgeon. We've had them on, and talk to them about, usually you're not operating on somebody's brain because you're making them, a better version of themselves. You're usually saving them from something,
Yeah.
And, how do you deal with those kinds of things, and it's just, it's cool to have those conversations with people and usually they have more to their story than just being a brain surgeon or something wild like that,
Well, I like that you grabbed a politician, and we know Jeremy Munson pretty well here. I got to know you back when Senator Allen, now ran for president, came and dedicated your house.
Yeah,
Allen.
Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz. Is this how you're getting folks for your show? Is that these are people you're running into on your own? Is that how you find it?
No, I mean, I'd say probably over half of my guests I've never known before they came on the show, But,
oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that I, go out there and meet along the way and invite them on the show. But, and I do have old friends, that, I've known forever that, that I have on the show, too. It's really a mix of people.
I love that. All right, my friend, we are out of time. I got to fly, but I appreciate you always coming on the program. Go give them heck at the Turkey Foundation. Fair enough?
You got it, Al. Always appreciate you having me on.
It's strength from service. Find it on wherever you get your podcasts.
At LGH Wealth Management, our mission is to create financial empowerment through independent, personalized, and authentic